Hey guys, welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. Today we're going to do Arks of Omen. We'll do a mission out of that book here. And before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow. Also, I've teamed up with my local game store. It's Recess Games. It's actually quite big. They have a lot of things, but if you go into their e-store, in their e-commerce store, and use the promo code Monster all caps, you can get 10% off of your purchase, and they'll ship it anywhere in the country, so that's great. Take advantage of that if you don't have a local game store. And with all that being said, let's get into the list. So this is 2,000 points exactly on the nose of Space Wolves, and my compulsory Arks of Omen is Elites. So I did choose the Elites, and it's all on this side here. So we will get started with the HQs. And I'm playing a little bit of a Hero Hammer list. I'm a big fan of their characters, so that's what we're going to do. So first we have Logan Grimnar on Storm Rider. We'll also go over to Arjak Rockfist. So Arjak is going to have a Warlord trait. He's not going to be my Warlord, but he is going to have a trait. And his Warlord trait is going to be Resolve with a Bear. My Warlord is actually this Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf. And he does have a Thunderhammer. This will be the only thing that I don't have WYSIWYG in the list. But he will have a Thunderhammer. And Storm Shield, he will also have a Warlord trait of Imperium Sword, which is going to add 1 to his attack and his strength characteristics. And the Space Wolves have a strat that allows me to call Warrior of Legend, and it allows me to take another Warlord trait on a character. And I'm going to take Wolfkin, which is instead of rolling, instead of getting Shock Assault, just one attack, I roll a D3, and that's what it is. And then we're going to take, then we have Najal Stormcaller. Najal will have Instincts Awoken. He'll also have Murderous Hurricane, and he'll have Stormcaller. So this is +1 on the cover, or everybody's in cover within 6 inches. A Fight Last ability with Murderous Hurricane. And Instincts Awoken puts any unit into the Attack Doctrine, Assault Doctrine, which is where Space Wolves want to live. And so we'll go over to the Elites. In the Elite spots, we have 2 units of the exact same Wolfen. The pack leader has to take Frost Claws. Everybody else takes Thunderhammers. We have a unit of Hounds of Mordecai. In case you haven't played these yet, because they're anti-psychic for Space Wolves, or anti-Maleficarum if you're a Space Wolf fan, part of the Vika Fenrica. They are denied if you're within 18 inches. It's -1 to the psychic test, which may or may not play in this game because of the Lord of Change and stuff and what he can do. They also are in the psychic phase. They have a 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds. We also have a unit of Bladeguard Vets. Just 3 of those. Go over to some suppressors. Suppressors are actually pretty cheap now, and I got them in case. And I don't think it's going to make a difference in this, but they are good when you're when you score a hit, you don't fire Overwatch. We have a 4-man pack, Fenrisian. I'm sorry, a 4-man unit of Thunderwolf Cav, with the leader being on this Black Wolf jumping. All have Storm Shields and Thunderhammers. We have 2 units of Infiltrators. We'll have 1 unit of Incursors. We'll have 1 unit of Fenrisian Wolves. And we'll have, of 10, 1 unit of Intercessors. The Intercessors will have the Assault 3s. I can't remember what they are. I don't know if I said the Judicar, but we do have a Judicar in the list. And since vehicles have dropped, we're going to put a Stormfang in the list. The Stormfang will have 2 Last Cannons, a Hellfrost Cannon, and 2 Twin Heavy Bolters. And that is exactly 2,000 points of Space Wolves on the nose. And I spent 4 CP. So now we'll go and take a look at Demons. Alright guys, before we get into the list, my buddy Matt's back on the channel, not with Tile today. He's bringing his Demons. Matt's becoming my Demon and my Tile guy. I'm gonna have to start paying him too.
I'll work on expanding the Demon range, don't worry.
Alright, so what do you got here, sir?
List pretty simple. I'll start with my characters, of course. Got the Changeling over here. Heard I was playing against Wolves, so I brought the goofiest melee model in the whole game. He copies your melee profile. He's also a Psyker because he's a Tzeentch Demon.
Mm-hmm.
So he has the spell that buffs up flamers, not flamers. The that buffs up the flickering flame attacks of pink horrors.
Okay.
I got Lord of Change here. This one is basically just how much psychic damage can I do in a turn. He's got Born of Sorcery as his trait to get him an extra +1 to cast, and he's got the Master. He's got the Master Mutator ability, so that he gets extra chances at mortal wounds for every unit he deals damage to, and he knows powers that do damage.
Okay.
And that's him. Be'lakor next to him is Be'lakor. He's got the power that hits you for how many attacks you've got, depending on what he rolls. And there was one that's a straight line power that's kind of goofy that I've never used, so I figured I'd play it.
Yeah, sure. Try it out. What do you know what it's called?
It is called Void Sliver.
All right.
Void Slivers, plural. Next name is the Lord of Change. This one is not my warlord, the last one. This one is basically just about how tough he can be. He's got -1 to hit for his Exalted trait, and he has the Impossible Robe. So he's a very, very tough model. He knows Boon of Change, Infernal Gateway, Smite, and Treason of Tzeentch. Let's see what we got with that.
And we'll go over all these things as we play, like we always do, just not all into it right now.
Next up, we get into troops. They are my compulsory slot. 2 3-man squads of Nurglings. Their job is to be kind of in the way and a little bit annoying. Squad of Demonettes, squad of Pink Horrors, and a squad of Bloodletters all the way over here.
Move faster than I move the camera,
sorry.
dude. No, you're
That's
good.
the problem with having no customization. You just kind of are like, yeah,
That's
those guys, Bloodletters. Seekers, they just got buffed with the new Arks of Omen rules. They're 15 points cheaper, and that seems like a good price to me. So I was already playing them at 100.
Right, exactly.
And then a Soul Grinder, Nurgle Soul Grinder, of course, for that extra toughness.
And what kind of guns?
He has the Harvester Cannon and the Phlegm Bombardment, which he makes 6 shots, strength 7, AP 1, damage 2, and D6 shots, strength 8, AP 2, damage 3 with Blast.
All right. How many points?
1,995. So if I get smoked today, it's that 5
That's the 5 points, exactly.
Yeah.
And how many CP you starting with?
I'm starting with actually quite a few. 3.
3. All right. We will be back with map, deployment, and the mission. All right, guys. We rolled off and got mission number 13 of Arks of Omen, which is Data Scry Salvage. So in this, it's a hold 2, hold more, hold 3, hold more than your opponent. 4 points each. And also, you have to perform an action, which is the data intercepts, perform an action in your own deployment zone, and however many...
on your home objective specifically.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, you got to do the action on your home objective, and then whatever you hold outside of here, you get a point for. And you see it's the angle.
It's got that big
deployment
straight
zone
line through the corners.
Exactly. So that's what we have there. We took our secondaries. What'd you take, Matt?
I took Assassination because a lot of characters in that army.
Right.
Reality Rebels because it's really good and I like it. And Psychic Interrogation because a lot of characters in that army.
Exactly. I took Oath of Moment, so I have to be in the middle. I took Warrior Pride, so I have to be in charge or fight at least 2 units in my turn. And I took Engage. I think it was it. Engage. I think it was Data Scribe. That's right.
In the same section as Warrior Pride.
Data Scribe. That's exactly. So those are my 3 objectives. So here's what the map looks like. So we're playing in this jungle map, and the idea is that Space Wolves answered the distress call, trying to stop demons from basically corrupting this world. So we have the ruins. It is going to be his ruins. We do play the rubber band rule. So if you do wrap a rubber band around it, then if you're inside that rubber band, then you are in cover. These are going to, like you've seen on some of my other battle reports, these are going to be 1 whole piece. This is also going to be 1 whole piece, 1 piece, and then 1 piece. We have the 2 in the middle. You can see through this. We're able to see through that with no problem. And with the mountains or the mounds, if you're touching it, it is cover, but you cannot go through it. You have to go, and it's not breachable. So unless you can fly, obviously you could go over it. And then the trees here are just going to be dense cover. So I'll just quickly go over my deployment zone. So we basically have everything out here. Kind of just wanted to go off into two different angles. So I have my infiltrators there, kind of holding both of those, and I will do, the first idea is to do either one of the actions there or one of the actions here. We have to be within 6 inches of the quarter, so both the guys are set up for that. So I had a little rule change that we just talked about today, me and Matt. So flyers, aircraft now have to start off the board and come in strategic reserves, even though that my Stormfang transport still has the aircraft keyword. So I have to start that off the board, in which case I just put RJack and my unit of Wolf in. I spent 1 CP, put them on the hunt, and also put RJack up in the teleportation so they can come out. Exactly. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to bring those guys into turn 3, and I think that's a little glitch in the system. So we need
GW to fix it. It's a long time to not have your models.
Yeah, exactly. So Matt, what did you do on your side?
So my side is pretty basic. My Nurglings went up there. Figured I'd just get on those objectives. If nothing else, that way I can score 2, maybe 3 turn 1 for my Data Scry action for the mission. My Soul Grinder up here, I think I've been playing him wrong for ages. I was playing him as some shooty tank, but this guy fights like very, very well.
Pretty good.
So I just put him up here. He's got 16 wounds with 9 toughness. Let's see you fight him, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Bellacor's here. This is my tougher Lord of Change. So my thought is he ended up deploying those after, but I'm thinking right now he might make a charge on him turn 1, but if he does, I'm pretty sure I get to heroically intervene into him.
Mm-hmm.
And those are odds I'll take.
Right.
So we'll see how that goes. Lord of Change back here. This is my more damaged one, so I played him a little bit safer on the hope that I could, even if Dave goes first, I can then move up and try to get some counter damage on him, do what I can afterwards. And yeah.
All right.
Seekers are over here because I'm thinking if those guys move up, they'll definitely get data. I can't stop them doing that, but I can definitely put them in the blender afterwards.
Right. Which is wild that, yeah, dude, I don't know if I want to go first or second, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I'm actually good with either one.
I don't think I mind either as well. I think that, genuinely, I think that it would help me a lot to go second for primary.
Yeah, exactly. It would help me. That's exactly right. It would help me to go second as well because it brings you closer, helps me get Ward of Pride.
Neither of us have any shooting. So
at least not good shooting. So there we go. 5.
Oh, sorry. No.
4. All right, so it stayed on a 5. So unfortunately, I have to go first. We'll see if that's a good or bad thing. But we'll be back after my movement phase.
All right.
All right, guys, after my movement phase, so basically what I did was bring my suppressors up here just to get some shots off. Just to get some shots off of a lot of things that we have going on over here. Maybe into this Soul Grinder. We'll see what happens. Advanced the Fenrisian Wolves to get up to this objective. Advanced the Wolf in. Dropped back a little bit with these incursors. And just kept my... the infiltrators, my incursors, I'm keeping the same. Moved Najal up a little bit. I did advance. That wooden puck in the middle is just to show the middle of the board for Oath. So I did advance my my hounds up a little bit so they can get Oath, and they're in front of everything else here as far as this as far as this is concerned. And my dogs are in front of everything over here for purposes of psychic if he has.
Don't want to get smote off the board?
I don't want to get smite off the board, exactly. The jaw cast Stormcallers, everything within range of him is 6 inches. Spread out these infiltrators a little bit more just so I can cop his deep strike from happening. Move the incursors over to here. They are now within 6 inches. And the my secondary was actually not Data Scribe. It's actually called Data Battles.
Retrieve Battlefield Data.
Yeah, retrieve Battlefield Data. So that's what I'm doing here for this quarter. Moved the Thunderbolt Cav up a little bit so I can get some charges off on these Nurglings. And that's kind of where I'm at. So we're going to start here shooting there. Matt, do I have 24 inches to that guy?
100%. I measured it earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 5 shots because they did move. And they're hitting on 3s. And 6s will auto because of the their incursors. And then wounding on 6s.
Yeah, I'm T9.
You're T9? 4s. Oh, no, 6s.
4s.
6s.
4s.
6s. 4, no, 4, yeah, it was... Yeah,
he fails it. He'll pick a 1. That's
So I'm gonna actually just shoot with
those Space Marine buffs are no joke.
Yeah, they were awesome. They heavy bolters. So I'm gonna have these guys shoot into there. So we have they're 3 shots each, and they are heavies and they did move. So I'm hitting on 4s in your soul grinder. No rerolls, not any rerolls at all. And then wounding on their strength 7, toughness 9. So we're wounding on 5s. Wounding on 3. No, I'm just kidding. Just 1.
The Space
No,
Marine,
nothing.
Space Marine buffs are getting out of hand.
Yeah, out of hand. All right, so
my 20-point troop has a las can.
Yeah, so we'll have
yeah, his bolter.
Yeah, his bolter into him as well.
Yeah. Let's see.
What must this? All right.
At least 1 shot.
It's a bolt. Right? Yeah, it's a bolter. No, it's a bolter. He's got. I think it's 2 shots.
Probably assault.
No, still wounds on 6. All right. So charges. That's it. It's charges.
Yep.
This is how this game's gonna go. So
really gonna be the shortest battle.
So we're gonna have here.
Looks like you need a
Thunderwolf here.
Not 0.
Exactly. And he's there with a 7, and then my Wolf Lord, which is this guy here.
Yeah, I think he has to move 7 or 8.
7. We'll have to see after I move all these guys in.
Those guys in.
And I'll do that off camera.
You can probably shortcut.
All right, guys. So I forgot I did get Instincts Awoken off on the wolves. So just we'll see what happens. Nurglings are -1 to hit if it's damage 1 weapons.
Nope.
Or is
End of sentence. -1.
Okay. All right, that's good. So they are -1 anyway because of the Thunderhammer. So
-2 now. How do you feel?
So we have 2 base attacks plus shock assault. 2 base attacks plus shock assault. 2 base attacks plus shock assault.
Oh, one of them's out. That fella's out.
Within a half inch of an inch, half an inch?
Half an inch or half an inch or more.
I can actually do it that way.
Yeah, you can get it within half an inch. Yeah.
Come on, Matt. No,
Well,
dude, I'm just kidding.
3 of them is plenty.
I'm just kidding.
For my Nurglings.
I'm just joking. All right, so we got. I'm just messing around. We messed around, man.
Yeah.
So we got hitting on 4s. 6s will explode because of Instincts Awoken. And that's cocked. And we're re-rolling these 1s because of the Wolf Lord.
And then you'll keep these in for the 6s, and that one will come out.
Yeah.
And their teeth.
So, 2s.
Yeah, toughness not enough.
Yeah, toughness not enough. Well, the good thing is,
6s.
6s.
Oh. Damage 2 on these?
3 damage each.
So you kill 2 bases.
All right.
I think I can kill your character out.
You can't pull my character out. I do get a 6-inch pile-in. Or 6 inches. Or 4 inches, actually, because of the, still out of range, though. And then the dogs. The Fenrisian wolves.
Yeah, here's where it gets worse, I think. 3 apiece?
3 each.
Man, these space wolves are fighting.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s. -1 to hit. Hitting on 3s. And they do not get shock.
You have to reroll 1 still there?
Yep.
Their 6s still explode?
6s still explode. No, it does not.
No?
Not for wolves. The wolves only stay with... they don't get extra attacks.
Oh, okay. I think I'm T3 on Nurglings.
So they are going to be strength 5, so we need 3s. There we go.
6s.
Yeah, whatever your...
Yahtzee. Okay, he's dead.
All right, so I'm going to consolidate. So guys, we don't play these little things as stopping cavalry, so we can go through them. So I'm going to move him 6 inches.
Can the character consolidate if he doesn't fight?
Yeah, because he charged.
Oh, okay.
But I have to go to the closest model, and I think we can do it this way. And go that way. No, you know what? I'll keep him there because I'm going to keep him there because of objective. Also have, if you do charge him, he has a 6-inch rope. I can 6-inch rope and arena for 1 CP. All right, so at the end of my turn. So guys, I didn't consolidate him. I got to go to the closest enemy unit. I don't want to go closer to the Lord of Change. I think that he's actually closer, and this thing is in the way. So what I ended up doing is just staying there because of the strat that I can 6-inch him over. So if he does charge any of this, I can still make some attacks. So at the end of my turn, I did charge 2 units, so I do get 3 points for Warrior Pride. I did get, I won't score it yet, but I will get Nephilim, or not enough. I'm sorry, it's
Battlefield data.
Battlefield data 1. And then we did do the action for Data Scribe here. So I'm controlling, we can actually consolidate here to the closest.
We will contest that objective.
Yep, now we will contest that, you're right. And so I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 points for that. And that scores in the first round.
It does,
yeah. And then, what was my other one?
Oath.
So as of right now, I have 4 points for Oath.
3 points for Oath. You have not killed a character or vehicle.
That is correct. I'm sorry. 3 points for Oath. Yeah, so we will be back at the end of Matt's movement phase because psychic phase is going to be important. So. All right, we are back after Matt's movement phase. Matt, what did you do in your command phase?
So I, in my command phase, did nothing.
Okay, how many? We should probably say this. He did get 5.
5 Warp Storm points.
5 Warp Storm points. So he does have 5 Warp Storm points. He did get that in the beginning of the turn.
Yeah.
We just didn't talk about it. All right, sir. What'd you do movement wise?
Moved up my Seekers. They have a +1 to charge. They only need a 6 to get on those guys, with them being 7 inches out. Mm-hmm. So that's my plan there. Just they make a ton of attacks. So hopefully they can clean that up for me. He has that ability to make me fight last, and I really don't want to have a round with him if I don't have to. So my plan is just to I might have overcommitted a little bit. I'm really all in on just picking that guy up in my psychic phase, so that I can charge them and pick them up with Be'lakor, and then perform over here however I need to. Lord of Change, pretty reliably. He moved back a little bit just to screen you off from deep striking onto my home objective. These guys will not end up performing the action because I want them for their shooting. Their shooting's not amazing, but it is extra shooting. And, I might as well. And, yeah, that is me. So we'll go to my psychic phase.
All right.
I'll start over here. This is my damage, Lord of Change. He's 18 inches of them, so he'll get the -1. But he's also 18 inches of them.
This is him. From here to
here. They're both 18 inches out.
Yep.
They're equidistant, so I get to pick.
Yep.
He has +3, -1 because of one of the upgrades. So he has +2. To start with, I will smite your character.
All right.
I'll keep it in the tray. That'll be a 9 with the penalty.
I want to try to deny this. You have a lot of psychic coming at him, right?
I have a lot more psychic.
I'm just let it go.
D3 for 2.
2, and he's down to 5.
Then I will Inferno Gateway that guy. That's a 12.
Okay.
So because it's a 12, it has a special ability on 12 or higher. It does flat 3 mortals to him and to that squad.
Okay. So that's going to take him down to 2.
That went better than I expected.
And one of these guys down to 1.
Then I'm going to use Bolt of Change over here on the anti-psyker guy.
Okay.
Bolt of Change is on a 7. That's +2. Fails. Don't want to reroll that. I have a bunch of command points. I'll reroll that. 11.
Okay, that's on to the Hounds.
This is a pretty powerful ability, though. He'll make every 5, I'll do a mortal.
Okay.
If I kill a model, I get extra mortals.
All right.
Pretty good. I got 5 mortal wounds.
4 ups. Now, Hounds of Mordecai can take in the psychic phase. On a 4-up, they ignore it. And I'll take 1. That's pretty good.
That's not so bad. Let's go here. I'm going to attempt to psychic interrogate you.
Okay.
With my changeling. And I think I'll just take the auto succeed and take an A3 mortal.
He needs line of sight now, though.
Oh, does he need line of sight?
Yeah,
now?
so just move him over a little bit.
Yeah,
that's one of the changes now. You need line of sight for him.
Okay, well, yeah. He'll take the mortals. He'll take an A3. 3 mortals.
And kill himself is actually pretty...
2 left on.
Yeah.
But I get my 3 victory points.
Yeah,
and I get
for sure.
1 command point for rolling higher than I think your leadership.
Leadership is 8.
Less than 12 is what it's
less than 12. Yes, it's less than 12.
Okay. That'd be quite a Space Wolf buff.
Yeah,
My goodness.
that'd be awesome.
I know they buff Space Marines, man, but gee. All right, let's go to this guy. I'm going to smite you.
Okay.
I'm only +1 because you're penalizing me.
Yep.
So it's only a 6 for his smite.
And it does go off, right?
Yep.
How many more does he have?
He has 2 more.
2
and then
more.
Be'lakor has 2.
Be'lakor has 2. That's pretty deniable. What do I want to do here?
It's a CP though. You only got 2.
I know, but keeping that guy alive and making you spend more psychic powers on him would be not bad. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend 1 CP. I'm gonna make 1 character deny the witch, and I need to get higher than the 7. And you do.
I'll do. All right. Next up, he'll use Boon of Change on Be'lakor.
Okay.
Goes off on an 8. I did not roll a 9 or higher, so I do have to roll for the buff to see which one he gets.
Okay.
That's extra toughness.
That's with the -1 too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm only giving him +1. He only gets +2.
Okay.
So Be'lakor is toughness 8.
All right.
Until my next turn.
All right.
Last one. Doesn't super matter, does it? I'll use Treason of Tzeentch on those guys.
These guys on
Yeah.
the conduit.
Yeah, I got an 8. They cannot be affected by aura abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not super amazing on that one.
I mean, it's pretty good. Can't reroll ones.
Go to Be'lakor. Smite your character.
Yep.
Stay in the tray. That'll do it on a 7.
7 -1.
Oh, 6. Yeah, it won't go off.
Will not go off.
That's a bummer. Then he'll use Void Slivers onto there.
Okay.
So that needs a 5 to go on. No, it doesn't. Alright, end of the psychic phase. Every unit that he did mortal wounds to, I roll a die on a 2, it takes another mortal wound.
Okay.
So onto the hounds. No. Takes mortal.
Good.
On the character. Takes a mortal.
He just sticks it.
On the other dudes. Takes a mortal.
And he kills him.
Okay. Let's go to the shooting phase. I'm going to put all their flickering flames in your character.
Okay.
Which is 20 shots. They are on 3s, rolling 1s. Roll 1s because they're within 6 inches of the Lord of Change. And then they're on 5s, roll 1s because of the Changeling.
Yep. Pretty good.
It's not so bad. Give me that many 2-ups, please.
So anything but ones is what I'm looking at.
Anything but 1s.
Oh, I got 3 ones. 2 ones.
1s.
If it was just 1-1, we can re-roll it, but we cannot.
Okay.
So he's going to die.
That is what we were looking for.
Yep.
Now we can go here, and I'd like to shoot at the Hounds of Morkai.
Okay.
With my... Actually, let's put the blast weapon... How many wounds do these dogs have?
They are 1 wound.
1 wound, that's it.
Yeah, let me check.
Okay, I think I'm actually...
They are 1 wound each.
I'm going to do something that I think is correct. I'm going to put all of his shots here.
Where? I didn't see it.
Into these guys.
Into the Wolfen?
Yeah.
All right.
So 6 attacks with his first weapon. This is the damage 2 one. Hits on 3s. Good for him.
Yep.
Wounds on 3, strength 7. Okay. AP 1 on those.
AP 1? All right, so they're 2 damage each?
Yeah.
So I got 4 Thunder Hammers. So we'll be saving on 4s. Because their strength, their regular armor save is 4.
Or -1.
-1, so
yeah.
+1. So 1 dies. And 2 die.
Okay, and then I have D6 more shots. For a grand total of 2 more shots. I'll CP reroll then.
Okay.
I want more. 5 more shots. That's what we're
Still
looking
going into Wolfen?
Yeah.
All right.
I think that you are kind of light on anti-tank stuff over there. So my thought is if I have a Soul Grinder there and I can kill Thunderhammers, then the odds of you getting through more stuff is lower.
Makes sense.
And on 3s, I cannot reroll his hits because he's not core or in Bell, and he's also a vehicle. So then
Toughness 5.
strength 8, so just 2.
All right, I got 2 more Thunderhammers, so how many wounds?
The 3 damage.
That is AP.
2.
That's going to kill that one, and that's 1 more left.
Okay. Okay. That's not so
1 more Thunderhammer left, I should say.
That's not so bad. Let's go to charges.
All right.
Put Bellacore into those fellows.
Yep. He's in.
He's feeling it. He'll get over here.
Any other charges?
Nice job. Yeah, and then here to here.
All right.
They have +1 to charge, so that's a 10.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 10. I mean, that's a big number.
Anything else?
That is it for my charges.
All right.
All right.
All right, dude, where you starting?
Let's start with Bellacore, the
All right.
Dark Master. He will use his strike profile. He will make 6 attacks. He's on 2s, reroll 1s.
All right. Let's see if these guys can survive.
Ooh, boy. All right. Okay. And then he's on strength 12.
Yep. So
yeah,
twos.
2s to wound. I'll see if you roll one of these.
Okay.
Okay. Just 2. Just 3.
3. No invols.
No involves.
Can't take invols.
Yeah, so you need 6s.
So I need 6s. 1 6 will keep 1 guy alive. Right?
Yeah.
And I do not get 1 6, and they're gonna die.
Yeah, because they're minimum 4. So.
Yeah. Yeah, it's D3 plus
D3 plus 3.
plus 3, so that's 4. I don't want to try to just for a 6 use my last CP.
Yeah, it's not a great use of a command point. Right?
Not if I only have 1 left.
He'll pile just 3 inches towards here.
All right, you get to go here.
To put the fear into you. These guys are real fighting. If you haven't had the pleasure, the squad will make 21 attacks.
Okay.
And then they'll make an extra 10 after that are worse.
All right.
Because of their malefic weapons.
What is the
strength 4?
Strength 4. All right,
Yeah.
so wounding on 4s.
Yeah, so transhuman.
Yeah,
not amazing.
I just want to know what the strength was.
I totally get you.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so 20 attacks on 6s. On that's a 2. On 4s.
4s. See what happens. It's a pretty good roll.
It's not bad. That many AP2s.
AP2?
Yeah.
So we have 3, 4, 5 damage.
1 each.
So 1 guy dies, 2 guys die, 3 guys die so far.
Then their anteaters will lick you. Little anteater things. On 3s. Okay.
Should have really. Now I'm thinking about it. Probably should have Overwatch.
Ah.
I forgot they had assault 3 weapons.
Oh yeah. Then they are on 4s. That's a good roll. Those are AP0.
AP0, so 3 ups. 2 more.
All right. That will do.
All right.
Then I'll wrap you. I suppose.
That's fine. He's gonna fight into you. Hits 2.
Mm-hmm. T4.
And wounds 1.
5 up. You put a wound on a
All right.
seeker. In the morale phase, I'm going to use 5 warp points.
Okay.
And I'm going to heal a D3 wounds on every model in my army.
All right.
Every unit in my army.
All right. So let's see if did these guys do anything as far to my morale?
Yeah, I mean they're demons. You get -1 to your
-1.
leadership.
So I need 8. So let's see what I roll. 6. He runs.
Okay. Then this fella is going to roll to see how many wounds he gets. He gets 2 wounds back. So
All right.
He's only taken 1 now. Good for you, Mr. Guy. Then that'll top off that guy. It'll top off that guy. Then in its turn, I'm going to score 2 for Reality Rebels.
All right. We got it here, and we got it here.
I'm not in those more. I'm not in the center.
Right.
So just 2 for Reality Rebels. And I have killed a character.
Yep.
For 3 points. And
I failed the morale.
You did fail morale, so you only get 1.
So I'm gonna get 2 for it because it's holiness is 2.
Oh, that's right. It's 2 for the center and 1 for everything else.
So you'll see that come off the score. What did you? So just Reality Rebels.
Just Reality Rebels and Assassination. And
Okay,
Psychic
and a
Interrogation.
character. All right, so Psychic Interrogation, and you did kill the character for Assassination. So we'll add that all up, and then we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys. After my movement phase, what I did was brought my plane in, And so he's here, ready to take some shots at Be'lakor. I brought my Wolfen in too, and he's going to, I'm just going to attack Be'lakor as much as I can. I did not move my suppressors, so they're going to stay where they're at. Just take some shots at Be'lakor, I think, as well. I did move up my hounds a little bit just so I can get closer to him, so he stays within my reroll range. I'm sorry, my negative 1 to psychic. I moved Logan Grimnar and the wolves up. I think we're going to go after the
Soul Grinder.
The Soul Grinder. I did pass morale here, so on my Wolfen. So those guys moved up on this objective. Also moved the infiltrators up on the objective. And those guys are retrieving battlefield data for me right now. And then these guys, I just put him up here so he can do the data scry action. I moved the blade guards up in case either these guys here or Be'lakor needs to make this charge. I can still have some protection there. And yeah, that's it. And the jaw did not get off Instincts Awoken, but did get off a super smite onto Be'lakor, and we did 5 wounds to him, so that was pretty good.
It's definitely not bad.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start with the Stormfang, and I'm going to put the twin heavy bolters into these guys here. So that's going to be 12 shots.
12 shots.
There's 6 each.
Yeah.
For those who are trying to flip through your codex real quick. Hitting on 2s. I'm sorry, hitting on 3s. No 2s. 3s, yeah, exactly. No rerolls.
Yep, and then 3s to wound.
And then 3s to wound.
It's not bad.
No mind, whatever.
4 ups.
2 damage each.
Kill 2 guys. Kill these 2 guys to be exact.
All right.
Make sure I'm 2 inches away there. Gotta stay in coherency. I am.
All right. Then we're going to go with the 2 las cannons into Be'lakor.
-1, so you need force.
Yep. Just 1.
He's T8 with the buffs. You need force to win with the
5s. Las cannons are
strength 9.
strength 9.
He's T8.
Yeah, so I need 3s.
3s to force.
Yeah. Oh, he's -1.
Yeah, always.
He's -1. Okay, that's where you lost me. I think I'm gonna re-roll this. Do I want to do this?
50-50. But I have 50-50 to
Can I re-roll that against him?
You roll wins, not hits.
Okay. I want to spend that 1 CP.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't, to be personally.
I don't want to do this because I'm trying to think of what else I need to do.
It's a 50-50 to hit. It's a 50-50 charge. And also now, if you have to reroll a charge roll for some reason,
yeah, well,
then you can't interrupt next turn.
Those guys re-roll anyway.
That's fair.
It's the interrupt that I'm concerned. Well, I'll get 1 back.
It's a 50-50.
He has 15 wounds left.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 to hit and a 50-50 for me to save. So it's
I'm gonna try it. Let's do it. So we're gonna spend 1.
I warned you.
Still 2.
I warned you.
What are you gonna do? And then the Hellfrost Cannon hits. Does not wound. 2s across the board. All right. So that was it for that. I'll have my suppressors go into Be'lakor as well.
He's buffed to T8.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have them go into these guys.
Try to finish off those.
The
Seekers.
The Seekers.
What am I saying?
We'll just try to stop you from scoring points. Essentially, is what I'm trying to do here, Matt.
Not a bad flaw.
Hitting on 3s.
Not a bad one.
And then 3s to wounds, strength 7, toughness 6. I'm sorry, toughness 4, right?
Yeah, 2-4.
So
4 ups. Yeah, they're dead.
2 damage each.
5 fails. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
All right. So that works out nice there. I'm gonna have these guys. I don't think I can reach your Lord of Change or this guy back here.
The change.
Yeah, go 18.
He's
18 inch. Well, he's a psyker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can ignore lookout. Hound's can ignore
yeah.
lookout. I just need to see if I'm 18 inches within him.
Am I wrong now?
No, I'm out.
You're out. Yeah, 20 inches.
All right. So we're gonna put 4 shots from Grimnar into this right here.
Soul Grinder?
Soul Grinder. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll put him into the bird.
Yeah.
We'll put him into the Lord of Change.
Sure.
Hits 2. And then I'm looking for
T7.
5s. Nothing. All right.
Yeah, Lords of Change, right?
Yeah. We're going to have all these guys go into Be'lakor.
Okay, -1 to hit.
All right. So we got hitting on 4s. That's pretty good. And then wounding on, he's strength 8, so 6s.
Yeah.
Nothing. All right.
That boon of Zinch, man. It's no joke.
We have those guys there. Go into...
Soul Grinder?
Yes.
Are they 24 out? You could put 2 or 3 shots into the bird if you wanted, but...
Let's put them into the...
Pinks?
Into the pinks. Am I within range?
3.
I'll just put them in the Soul Grinder. It's okay.
Jeez, my shoulder. Hungry at me all of a sudden.
Hit.
Yeah.
And then toughness 9, so 6s. 2.
You should have Soul Grinder? Oh, yeah.
No, it's Soul Grinder.
4 ups. 1 save, 1 fail.
Just 1.
15 remain.
All right. Charges.
Yeah.
So we'll do this. We'll just make this easy.
They make it. Let's do the fun.
Well, I want to see how far I can go with the wolves.
Oh, okay.
So let me do that. So they're gonna go 9, and just Grimnar 8. All right, Wolfen. Here we go. Need a 9. Reroll. Well, definitely gonna reroll it.
Okay.
In with the 10. All right, we'll be back after they move all this. All right, guys. So here's we're gonna go here first. So I have these are all my Thunderhammer attacks.
4 to hit.
4s to hit.
Need a hand?
No, I got it. Thank you, though. Thank you, sir. Hitting on 4s. Reroll. He's -1 to hit, right?
Yeah. No -1 to hit. No rerolls.
No rerolls, but I don't get rerolls anyway. 6s explode. So we're gonna take these out,
Good roll.
and then I'm gonna put 2 back in,
Force to wound.
and then any 4s. Take out the misses. That many.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Fail 2.
That was a pretty good roll.
How many damage are they?
3 damage each.
I'll see if you reroll one of those. No, I wanted to keep him at this top bracket.
Yep.
Oh, well.
And then here's the Frost Claw.
Yeah. 4s, no rerolls.
3s, no rerolls.
He hits on 2s.
They hit on 2s. Yeah.
Yeah, 3s, no rerolls. 6s.
And then strength 5.
6s.
Wait, strength.
Toughness 8, -1 to wound.
-1 to win. So it's going to be
6s.
Yeah.
They reroll fails, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. They do reroll fails. Yeah, so it's strength 6. Yeah, still. Yeah. Nothing.
All right.
All right.
I will interrupt over here.
All right.
I am gonna put all my attacks into Grimnar.
All right. Let's do it.
Alrighty, so let's see what we got. Start with the piercing or the Iron Claw. 5 attacks. Okay, that's not amazing, but it's fine. And then he hits. He has strength 16. So 3 wounds at your invuln.
2 ups. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 ups. 4 ups actually. Damage.
9.
9. They're 2, 3 each.
They're D6 each.
Oh, okay.
And then he has 2 more attacks.
9, so he's down to 4.
The Warp Swords are better. On 3s for these. On 3s.
3s.
AP 3.
Damage.
D3 plus 3.
D3 plus 3. All right, so I need 4. Nope. I'll reroll it. Good.
Okay.
So he's alive with 4 wounds.
All right.
All right, and then so I do my CP.
Do they fight on death in addition to fighting when they fight?
No,
Okay.
only fight 1 time.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go over to Grimnar.
Yeah.
Who have 6 attacks.
No brackets, eh?
No brackets. 6 attacks, hitting on
2s.
2s actually. No rerolls.
Toughness 9.
And then wounding on 5s, I think, because he's only. I gotta double check the wounds. Hold on. All right, just 1.
5 up. Oh, he loves
Nice.
it.
All right, and then the wolves. It's on 2s.
You should have all 10 of them.
What's that?
You should have all the wolves. Oh, his wolves.
Well, his wolves.
I was
yeah.
thinking those wolves, and I was like, why are you only rolling that many? You gotta get
There's no many. There's none there. because it's they're only strength 5.
Yeah, you get to fight with the wolves.
So I got 10 of them there, so I'm going to get the dice ready. All right, so we got 20 attacks, hitting on 3s. Hitting on 2s, actually, because of the charge.
Yeah, because you're space wolves.
All right, so not core. And then we're wounding on 6s. Well, your strength's 9, right?
That's
so
9,
6.
yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm just going to pull out the 6s.
4 of them?
Yeah.
Each bad AP.
No AP.
Well,
whatever the AP is.
5 ups. Save 1 damage.
1 each.
Yeah. So 3 damage to Soul Grinder. 12 left.
All right. That will do it for the end of my turn. You get to fight here.
He loses an attack. I wanted to keep his attack because now he brackets, but alas. So he'll only make 5.
Okay. Still can kill him.
On 2's real ones. On 11, so 2's to wound. That many AP4, no invulns.
AP4, no invuln. So we are looking at
7s?
all dead.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all dead.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of my turn, I did get Warrior Pride.
Yep, you get, so that's 2 points.
2 points. I did get my second retrieve battlefield data, which is going to be 4 points.
Intercept for 2.
Intercept for 2, which is for this one, for those 2. And
Oaths
then
is later.
Oath is later. As of right now, I have 3 still because I didn't kill any characters or machines. So, all right, we'll be back at the end of Matt's movement phase. All right, we are back after Matt's movement phase. Matt, what'd you do?
Basically, I moved up. Pretty simple. Bellacore moved to try to handle your plane.
Okay.
Because your plane seems mighty spooky, and I would quite like to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Drop down some, with Warp Locust, down some Bloodletters here. There's 6 inches off of these guys, 7 inches off of those guys. I'm just going to try to get into engagement range on these guys. Fight them, because I don't really like those Strength 7 shots. They're pretty good, and I'd like them to go away.
Right.
Over here, I stayed in, because I'm just going to try to Psychic these guys away. Just going to try to Psychic them down.
Mm-hmm.
I am 6 inches off Logan, 6 inches off the dogs, and 7 inches off the hounds. So Logan and the dogs are equidistant.
Okay.
I get to pick which one I psychic.
Yep.
These guys did their thing where they
Data scry.
He stayed here to be 18 off Logan to try to go for a psychic interrogate.
Okay.
Demonettes, I'm keeping in reserves for another turn. The more I was looking at the board, I was like, I have nowhere good to put Demonettes. I could fight here, but like,
right?
Why? I mean, they have leadership 2 with my primeval terror ability in my command phase.
Exactly.
So they're on borrowed time as it is, you know.
Yeah. Well, you can shoot. You could probably shoot him too because he can shoot in combat. He's a vehicle, so.
Yeah, they are on borrowed time.
All right.
So let's go to the psychic phase. Let's start and fish for my.
On Grimnar.
Yeah. I don't think that does it.
It goes off.
It goes off. I don't get my command point.
Right.
So I'll just take my 3 CP. I would have loved that command point, but
3 points.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, words.
Everybody's like CP. That's awesome. Where do I get that?
It's a demon's rule. You guys
exactly.
Get it later.
Exactly.
Let's go up here.
And you're complaining about Space Wolves being good.
Oh my god. Well, strength 9 bolters. Yeah. Let's go here. I'm gonna Infernal Gateway on Logan. He has +3 -1, so he'll be +2.
All right. Am I in range to deny this?
Not with your character, but you could pay your CP for it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see what happens.
9.
What to do?
It does D3 mortal wounds to Logan and everybody within 3 inches of him.
Don't want to try to deny that with my 1 CP.
This one's. It might be worth trying. Yeah, the 10's not super likely. The thing is that he's got his Master Mutator ability. So at the end of the phase, every unit he did mortals to, I get to get extra mortals on.
Right. Yeah, which is good because it still might kill Logan.
It can't kill Logan itself. It can do maximum 4 mortal wounds to Logan.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll take it. So if we wanna
on Logan, take 1 mortal.
All right, so he's down to 4.
I got that. You're far away.
All right.
On the hounds, 2 mortal wounds.
So it's gonna take 2 of them. So 1 will die, and
can I get 3 on the dogs to go 1, 2, 3? No, 1 on the dogs.
All right. Pull 1 from the back there.
Just put this guy over here for
Thank you.
Then I'll smite. I'm still equal from Logan, and then so I'll smite Logan.
All right.
That's an 8.
Okay. You can't kill him yet, so yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. For what am I doing? This is another.
Yeah, roll 1 dice. I was like
3.
All right, so he's down to 1.
Yeah, now on a 2-up he dies at the end of the psychic phase. I'll gamble on that. I like those odds. 5 out of 6. Bolt of change on the dogs.
Okay.
Just to see if I can kill a ton of them.
Right.
I failed the cast.
That is not going to do it.
No, yeah. At least he did in perils, you know.
Right. Exactly.
Let's go up to my other load of change.
Okay.
He's only +1.
Dude, have you been minusing the 1 from?
Yeah, he's +3, so that's why he's still getting +2 because he has the
Okay, just so everybody knows what's happening.
He has the Born of Magic ability.
All right.
So next up, this guy.
All right.
Boon of Change. Let's put it on Bellacore.
All right.
Goes off on a 6.
I think he is in range, right?
Yeah, this is the D3 get a random buff power.
Okay, so he is in range.
He is in range.
So we'll try to how many does he have?
He has 2 more casts. And Bellacore has 2 casts.
We'll try to deny that because I have 2 denies and they're both rerollable. That's good. Denied it.
I will then smite. What the heck? Can you see these? They're in the terrain, right?
Yeah, you can see them. Definitely can see them.
A smite. I should keep it in the tray. No.
Might go off.
Treason of Siege on these fellas.
All right.
Fails. Actually goes off exactly on a 7 because I have I don't have no bonus. I have +2 -1, so it goes off on a 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to turn off their auras.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
All right, they don't have really that many auras, so
Turn off auras on them, not their auras. I misspoke.
yeah, so they don't get the +1 to hit or anything, or
They don't get to real ones.
yeah, exactly. Which, if anything goes, he's gonna be gone anyway. So
next up, Bellacore. Let's try Betraying Shades onto the.
Okay, what does that do?
This is the one that I roll dice for each attack, and on a 6 I get immortal.
Okay.
Yeah, but it fails on a 3.
Okay.
So smite. 7 will do the job.
Okay. That's your last psychic
Last
ability?
cast, yeah, so you might as well.
So I'm gonna try it. And
Beats does not beat.
Reroll it.
Okay, yes.
He has it's rerollable for the jaw.
Woo. He's feeling it. Yeah.
He's an underrated psyker, actually.
So end of psych phase, I roll a die every 2. I do immortal to these 3. I'll start with the hounds on 2. Immortal.
All right. Saved it.
On Logan. Immortal.
All right, he just dies because I can't stop that.
On the dogs. No mortal. The dogs are A-okay.
All right.
Let's go to...
So that kills you another character for assassination.
Let's go to shooting.
All right.
I'll put his 6-shot weapon here. I can't fire the blast weapon because I'm in melee range.
Yep.
It's a heavy weapon, so I'll take -1. So I'm
All
on
right.
4s.
It's going to go right there.
Yep. So... I won't turn that down. On 3s, 2s, T4?
T4.
3s. 2 AP1.
Tape AP1, so
Yeah.
just 2 die.
Okay, any preference?
Let me have the, yeah, 2 pip. There you go. No, that's, yeah, there you go. Thank you. Exactly right.
Okay.
Saves me from walking across the table.
Powerhouse shooting phase, charge phase.
All right, let's do it.
Bloodletter is these fellas. The 6 I mentioned.
The one is...
Do you want to Overwatch me?
It's a good question. Hold on a second. Let me think about this. All right.
All right.
Go ahead, do it.
Make the charge on 6.
You did.
They are in plenty. I'll move them at the end because that's what you like to do.
Yep.
And I almost forgot again.
Bellacore. I'm gonna overwatch this too.
All right.
So I am gonna overwatch for Bellacore.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the heavy bolters. So we got 12 heavy bolter shots. Twin heavy bolter shots.
Yeah.
Looking for 6s. 2.
6s again.
Yep. Yeah, because of -1. Yep. All right, and then we have how frost cannon.
The big end.
Yeah. All right, so heavy 2, hitting on 6s. Nope. And then last cannons. Nothing. All right.
All right. Let's
He's in.
I'll move him in.
Or however you want to do it. All right. Go ahead, sir, wherever you want to do it.
You can't interrupt. So
Can't
we're
interrupt.
just going to go for it. I believe I'm 6 off.
Kind of disappointed I didn't at least get one hit on Velocore.
I think you got a hit. You got 2 hits on the bolter, but they failed the wound.
I didn't get anything. Oh, from the bolters.
The bolters hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for 6s to wound is tricky.
Yeah.
I think I can do this.
Yeah, they're all in, man.
Stay 3. I can stay 6 inches out is what I'm trying to get, though. I don't think it's super
6
matters.
inches out from Velocore?
For Velocore, yeah. For his double. I don't think it super matters, but...
Are you trying to stay within 6 inches or outside?
Within 6 from Velocore. I don't know if I am.
You are not.
Not? Oh, then I'll just pile in and go for that instead. I'll just really commit to the pile in.
I was going to say you're in anyway, dude, so... Yeah. So, guys, he can fight 5 inches up. So, just in case everybody's wondering, within an inch and 5 inches up to my some suppressors. Can't think of the word.
There are 2 each, plus 1 for the leader.
Okay.
So they make 21 attacks on 3.
All right.
And they are strength 5.
Strength 4. Those are not Gravis.
They look like Gravis.
They're not. Yeah, they're not Gravis.
3 to win. Give me that many AP 3s.
AP 3s?
AP 3 damage too.
All right, so 6. There. I said it failed 3 of them. They're only 2 damage each.
Oh, only 2 wounds?
Yeah, they're not Gravis.
They look so much like Gravis models. I don't know.
Go ahead, dude.
Velocore make my 5
Velocore
attacks.
into this plane.
I'll do my strike.
Which has toughness 8, just so you know.
Okay.
No, toughness 7, I'm sorry.
I'm 3s anyway.
14 wounds, so.
On 2 0 ones. Good old thing, Velocore. And on 3s because 11. Yeah,
good.
AP 4, no invulns.
AP 4, they just go through. Damage?
Minimum 20.
Minimum 20. See if he blows up. Does blow up.
Nice.
D6 mortals, man.
D6?
Yeah. You ready for that? For 3. Oh, that could have been so much worse. He's down to 6. And this is off the table.
Showing some wear without a doubt.
All right, so at the end of your turn, sir.
We got a fight over here.
Oh, that's right. How many do I have left?
2, 4, 6, 7.
So 14. All right, hitting on 3s. Because we did not charge. It's because it's a existing fight. And then I forgot where we're at. 5s.
They're strength 4.
No, 9s. Yeah, they're strength 4.
Yeah, 2 9.
So nothing.
All right, then I'll make my 5 big attacks and then my 2 bigger attacks.
All right.
3s to hit on these. 2s to wound. Strength 16. 4 dead wolves.
Dice. Yep.
2 sword attacks. 3 dead wolves. Or 5 dead wolves.
5 dead wolves. Okay. We'll do that off camera. What would you score?
I scored
3 for assassin.
3 for assassinate. And then I scored 4 from last match. You forgot to kill your warlord last round.
Yep.
I get 3 for interrogate, and then I'm going to get 3 for reality rebels because I'm in quarter, middle.
Middle. Okay. You have to be within 6 of the middle, even if I have someone there. Correct?
Yeah. So
okay.
I am wholly within.
All right. Cool. All right. So that, and then psychic, and then you got 8 points for holding 3. I got 8 points for holding 3.
Oh, and I get 2 for data intercept because 1.
Because that's what I was going to say. Okay. All right, and we will be back after the score. All right, guys. So it's a big turn, actually, because the way things have been going, Space Wolves, I'm running out of units. I have enough to play the game probably for another round, but I need to start doing some more damage than I have been doing. Unfortunately, my melee has not been great. So what I'm going to do is, what I did is I moved my wolf in up so we can get a charge off on these bloodletters right there. I moved up the Blade Guard vets to get a charge on the bloodletters or get a charge on Bellacore. So the big thing that happened with Bellacore is that Najal got off Murderous Hurricane, so he's going to fight after all Space Wolf units fought. And I also did a Super Smite to him, taking him down to 3 wounds. So that's pretty big where we stand now. I hope I can kill him in the shooting phase. So we do have. I moved these guys. Or I didn't move these guys. Kept them guys where they are. Kept these guys where they are. They are now doing my retrieve battlefield data. The Judicar is actually doing, and I know I know he came off, and now he's open to whatever. But
my shooting is very powerful.
Exactly. He's doing data scribe. So that's what we got going on there. And RJAG dropped in here. RJAG dropped in here either to go this way and try to do some work on those Nurglings, or has to go this way to help pick up Be'lakor. We'll see what happens in the shooting phase. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with, those guys are doing an action. I'm going to start with my hounds, and I'll put all my hound shots into those guys there. So we got 5 attacks. All right, so the hounds into the bloodletters. I got 4 of them left, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 4s. Just 1.
4 up. Failed to kill a bloodletter.
1 dies. That's good.
Yeah, we died with stiff breeze, unfortunately.
And then we're going to go with the Blade Garvets. Ooh.
I tipped over a bloodletter. Oopsies.
Now we're going to go with all these guys here into the bloodletters.
Yep.
My infiltrators.
10 shots. They didn't move.
Did not move.
They have their bolter discipline.
They have the 6's auto wound. Hitting on 3s.
It's not bad.
Well, can't complain about that.
4 wounds.
And then 4s. Can't complain about that either.
So I got 7. 4 up, son.
Yep.
Can't complain about that either.
No, you can't. Only 1 dice. All right, that was pretty good. That was really good, actually. They're doing an action. We're going to have them put their pistols. So I got it. All right, so the Judicar, the sergeant, has a Neo-Volkite. And he's Blade Garvet, because the Judicar is doing an action that can't shoot him. Blade Garvet hits on 3s. This is going into, actually I'm going to go into Be'lakor on this.
And he hits on 4s. With no rerolls.
Hits on 4s. All right, no rerolls. And then these are going into bloodletters. Just 1 and nothing. All right. All right. Najal throwing his hammer. There we go. Hitting +1 to hit, right? So
-1 hit.
-1 to hit. So hits on 3s. Hits. Wounding on
T7, 8s,
3s.
6s. What's the strength on this?
It's not. It's an 8. It's Thunderhammer.
I need 4s.
So 4 is because you're -1. Hits.
4 up.
Oh.
He has -1 damage anyways.
What's that?
He has -1 damage.
Yeah, still. Would have got him down to 2. Would have made that a lot easier. Pistol from Najal. Into the bloodletters. Hits. Wounds.
4 up. They love it.
All right. Charges. Here we go. We're going to have...
Come on in, the water's fine.
Yeah, we're going to have the Wolfen first. I'm pretty sure they're with an 8.
I think I like their odds.
Yeah, so they're good. I'm going to have the Hounds go in there as well.
Yeah.
And they're in with 11.
Mm-hmm. Seems like plenty to me.
And then we're... Oh, man. Blade Garvets, we got to go into Be'lakor, it looks like. So Blade Garvets going into Be'lakor for 10.
At least they're charging well.
Yeah. And then, man. Do the Blade Garvets pick up Be'lakor in this?
Do they?
Dude does the bit, because he's just fighting last, so he can't interrupt that. Do they pick him up? That's 12 attacks, 13 attacks. I just need 2 to go through. Well, 3 to go through.
Oh, he only has -1 damage at range.
Oh, range, so 2 to go through.
Wounding on 6s, though. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 6s?
Let me think about this. All right, guys, the move is this. So the move is we're going to take our chances there, see if that works. I'm gonna have Najal. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have Arjak go into these Nurglings and
let's see a 9.
See if I can pick them up, and I'll at least get 3 points and stop you from scoring 4 points. So that's I'm gonna make that play. So we need a 9. And he's doing a 9. So I'll move all this stuff and be back. All right, guys. So here's what we got. We're gonna start here with the Wolfen. Actually, I'm gonna start with the the hounds, because if you do kill the Wolfen, they still get the fight, so it doesn't matter. So the hounds get their base attack, which is 2, and then 1 for the sergeant. They get an extra 1 for the combat knife, and they get an extra 1 for shock assault.
A lot of attacks.
So these are all the attacks. Hitting on 2s. 6s will generate more. So I'm going to keep these. So I'm going to add 1 more in there.
Toughness
So
4.
why they hit on 2s, guys, it's called Hunters Unleashed. All Space Wolves have it. So it adds 1 to the attack. Adds 1 to the hit roll in the charge if they're charged, heroic, intervened, or get charged. So we hitting on 4, wounding on 4s. That was a crappy roll.
That was a really whoa.
That was a bad roll, dude.
5 ups. Whoa.
That was a good one.
Kill 2 more guys.
All right, you gonna interrupt?
No.
All right, so then we're gonna go the Thunder Hammers. Oh, I gotta do these separately. So the 6 from the claw.
On 2s.
On 2s.
On
No generating no ones. On 3s.
reroll fails.
So we got 3 more.
5 ups. Yeah. 3 more dead. 2 left.
All right, and then the Thunder
3
Hammers.
left. I'm sorry. I thought I had less.
This can 3 left, so this can 2s, yeah.
5 ups.
5 ups.
Keep
Same
1
one.
around.
All right. Do they have morale or no?
Oh, they're super gonna feel morale. But I'll get my 3 attacks off from the last guy though.
All right, so you do get to interrupt if you want.
No, you don't.
Which will be right here or right there.
I don't want to interrupt.
Okay. Well, you can't interrupt here, but.
Yeah, I don't want to.
All right, so Blade Guard Vets.
I'm going to spend 1 CP on Impossible Elegance, so you only hit him on 4 ups, no matter what.
Blade Guard Vets have 3 attacks.
1 for shock.
1 for shock. So, and then the Sergeant has 4. So then we have hitting on 4s now because of what you just popped.
Yep.
Whew. Not good.
6s to wound.
That was a horrible roll.
This fight phase is not going well.
Whew. Nothing. That was brutal.
That was really brutal.
All right, and then Arjack.
Yeah, this is 3s because I'm -1.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my god. I'm sorry,
The
Dave.
fight phase went absolutely brutal.
I'm sorry, Dave. You wound though.
Oh, man.
6s.
Killed 1 base.
They're 3 damage.
3 damage.
You don't kill
no,
base.
yeah, that was actually brutal.
It was really, really brutal, actually. That was kind of insane. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to keep that objective.
Yeah, yep. You get the fight. Just pick the dogs up. We don't have to worry about even rolling it.
There you go. I'll make my 3 attacks on the hounds.
Yep.
Might as well. Hit him twice. T5?
Yep. T4.
No wounds. Oh, T4?
Yeah.
1 wound.
Yeah, the hounds only have. Good.
AB3?
What's that?
They're AB3.
They were AP3?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the damage?
2. He kills a hound.
Kills me. I didn't hear you say AP. My bad.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. All right, Bellicor.
All right. 4 attacks, he's bottom bracket.
I'm going to transhuman.
4 attacks on 2 1s. On 4s. 2 no involves AP4.
2 no involved?
Yeah, AP4.
All right, so Storm Shields at 6s. Nope, 2 die.
I love that strat. Possible Elegance. I love that strat.
Dude, that was a horrible roll, dude. That was a brutal roll. I only 2?
Yeah,
It was only 2.
There were only 2 1s, so you were hitting on 2s normally, right? With the bonus +1 -1.
I would have been on 2s, yeah.
Yeah, that Impossible Elegance stratagem is amazing. Any Slanesh demon character.
All right, so at the end of my turn, I did score 3 for Data Scribe. I did score another.
You scored 2 for Data Scribe.
Oh, 2. Yeah, 2 because I only got 2 objectives. Then I got 3 for Warrior Pride.
3?
Yeah, because I charged here, charged there, charged there.
Oh, it's one per. Oh.
No, it's 3 points for charging 2.
Oh, I've been giving you not enough points for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. And I did get 4 points, an additional 4 points for retrieve battlefield data.
Yeah. And then
Oath. I'm probably not going to fail morale there.
Odds are low.
I'm not going to fail morale either.
What's their leadership?
Leadership 8.
You might fail morale. He's got -2 leadership. He needs to make not a 5.
Oh, not a 5, and he fails a 5. Yeah, -2. That's going to make it
6 leadership 6, and he's lost 2 guys. So
that's 7. Yeah, lost 2 guys.
Leadership on them is high enough. Their leadership 8, they only lost 1.
Yeah.
Their leadership 8, they didn't lose any.
Right. That was a huge fight phase right there.
That was.
He whiffed too.
He whiffed really, really hard.
Yeah, so it was bad.
I forgot to make their fights, but he's gonna be like 1 damage. It's hardly.
Do it. Yeah, we'll do it off camera. All right, so I will come back with the after score.
Let me see if I found my morale.
Go ahead. Oh, they
He makes a 1.
Unbelievable. He just rolled a 1 on morale with that blood letter. All right, we'll be back after the score. All right, guys, we are back after. I don't know if we did this on camera, but my Blade Garvet failed a psychic or failed a morale, so that was wonderful. All right, so yeah, Matt, what'd you do in your command phase?
Command phase, I activated 3 war points to give you an extra -1 leadership within my aura.
Okay.
And yeah, pretty simple. And then Bellicor.
And we both gained a CP.
And I scored for holding 3 objectives.
Yeah.
Bellicor went up, and he is sick and tired of these psychers denying his powers.
We moved up to get in the jaw.
And Daemons came in. I'm 5 inches off of him because he's leadership 8 normally. He gets -2 because I upgraded my demonic terror ability, and he gets -1 for being near Bellicor.
Okay.
So he's got a leadership 5. Bloodletter fell back. I'm not a space marine. I don't care about falling back, so
at least not in this game.
No reason for me to be up in there. That sounds like a terrible place for me to be. This guy moved up here. I'm going to try to make a charge on these guys is my plan.
All right.
See if I can pick up enough to get the objective. Worst case, I think I'll kill a couple and cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then Daemons came down. Yeah. Changeling moved up. I don't think I'm going to get any more psychic interrogates with him this game. Bellicor is going to be my interrogation man, I think.
All right.
And yeah.
Psychic.
Speaking of interrogation, let's have Bellicor get in there, see what you're thinking.
Let's do it.
He fails.
And he fails it.
I think I let it go. Don't think I stick through that. I think
all right.
Let's go over here. I'll smite your guy.
Okay.
That's a super smite for. No, it's not. There's a 10.
Yep.
So D3 for 2.
2. All right. So he does have a funeral pain. 6 up because of Resolve of the Bear. And I'll take 1.
Not bad.
No, he's down to 5.
I don't want to charge him.
He actually has 4 wounds, guys.
Then we will.
Or 5 wounds, but he's down to 4.
I'll treason him, I guess, because I might as well. Actually, no, I might as well not, but it's whatever. It goes off.
Okay.
I'll Boon of Change himself. It's not called Boon of Zinch anymore.
What's treason do?
He can't get auras from other models.
Okay.
Yeah.
No other models around him, so.
Box cards on Boon of Change. I'll just let it go.
Okay.
I'll take 2 wounds.
All right.
He's gonna pick 1. He's gonna give himself an extra strength.
All right.
Actually, it doesn't matter. He's T4. Give himself an extra toughness.
All right.
Yeah, he's got 18 wounds left. I'll mark that in a moment.
Yep.
Go up here. I'm going to Infernal Gateway.
All right.
Lower squad there.
All right.
He has plus. I'll command reroll that. Knew it was worth saving the command reroll. Okay.
All right.
Well,
any perils?
Take 3 mortal wounds.
It takes 3 mortal wounds.
Then he'll smite. Gets it with a 6.
Well, I am in range, so I'll try to deny it.
Yeah,
Bellicor went.
This is the last cycle.
How many?
He's got more cast, but.
Yeah, I'll try to deny him. He does.
Then Bolt of Change on the whatever they're called.
Wolfen.
There we go.
That's 11. I might as well because it's the last one in range.
He's trying, man.
He did. He got 11, but that's not enough.
I will roll 9 dice. A 5 is immortal. Any model I kill is extra mortal. That's a cock die. I mean, they're gone.
How many did you get?
5 mortal wounds to the...
5 mortal to the Wolfen?
Yeah.
Okay. Because they're 2 wounds each.
Yeah, then he killed 2 models with psychic powers.
Wait.
Want to deal with people trying to correct it.
Exactly.
But yeah, he will do that. Since he has the Soul Eater stage, he'll roll 2 dice on a 4.
Wait a minute, did you minus that 1?
He's
-1?
+3, so he's +2.
Okay, and you rolled what? You rolled a 9?
I rolled a 9 +2 to 11.
Okay.
Then he killed 2 models with psychic powers. So
okay.
He's going to roll 2 dice on 4s he heals. He'll go down 1 wound then instead of being down extras.
All right.
And then this guy will do nothing. Can he see these guys?
Yeah.
I guess he'll smite.
Does it go off?
A 7, yes. I smote once, twice, so yes, 7 does go off. So D3 for 1.
4 up. Nope. Takes it.
Alright, cool. Let me mark those wounds. He's gotten 3, he's down 3, he's down 1. So I'll just use this to track Be'lakor because he's had enough wounds now where
that
doesn't matter. So he's got 17 left. He's got 19 left, which is I'm a firm believer in counting down.
Right.
I will take that to my grave. So
a lot of us all count down.
That's the way I go. That's the models remaining on the model.
All right, cool.
The wounds remaining on the model.
All right.
I'll be consistent.
Shooting.
So I'm gonna put everything. I'm gonna put all of his shots here.
All right.
All of them.
What's he hit on?
He hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s.
He makes 6 plus D6 shots. So
and hits on 3s. What's the strength?
7 and 8 respectively.
All right. So if I could transhuman him. Oh yeah, transhuman him.
Right.
Just to keep him alive. Because I need the points.
6 shots on 3s. Yeah, that was like bad. Rolling dice round. 4 ups. 1 AP1.
1 AP1. So 3 up because of cover. Good.
D6 shots for 5. 3s. 4 ups. 1 AP2.
4s. Oh, 1 guy dies.
Okie dokie. Charges.
All right.
It's going to be a really quick battle report.
That's okay.
Let's go here.
All right.
That's cocked, but I think a 5's enough anyways. 9 is plenty.
Here. Where you going?
Into your psyker.
All right.
His name I've forgotten. I have a 5.
No, Joe. You want to go towards the Judicar or?
Sure. And then the Demonettes at the Judicar. The 7 is enough because they dropped 5 inches up. I'll put that next to them. And then I'll have the bird charge your character here.
All right.
The 7 is plenty.
You jumping over?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. We'll move all this to me back. All right, guys. So here's what we got. Move these guys in. So he didn't base them because he's going to probably consolidate around them. I only got 1 on there. So he's got to make sure he takes this objective from me because these guys are OPSEC. They will fight last because of the Judicar. Najal into here. And he will also fight last because of the Murderous Hurricane. And then we have
the
Soul Grinder going into that, guys. And then the bird here.
Yeah, big bird.
So,
all right, let's. You don't have the CBR, so we'll just start over here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll make my 5 attacks with the Iron Claw. He's on 3s. These are strength very, very high.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2 of them. AP goes straight through.
Straight through.
AP4.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just throwing dice at you today. Kills 1. Kills just 1.
Just 1? All right.
Then he'll make 2 attacks with his malefic weapon. And this is on 2s again. Strength 8. So 1 more dud.
AP?
4.
4, okay. So pull 2 off that are not on the objective.
Yeah, I was hoping to kill 3 or 4.
All right, so in the Arjack.
The bird is not amazing at fighting, but if he gets 1 through, then I'm pretty close to killing that guy, and that's good enough for me. Plus, this way I at least contest it no matter what.
Right.
So, Birdie, he is making fairly normal attacks. 5 of them on 3s. Oh, okay, well.
And Arjack's Born Warrior cannot re-roll wound rolls or damage rolls.
3 ups. 2 AP2s.
2 AP2, 3 up invul. Good.
Yeah.
One of the few models still have a 3-up involved in the game.
All right, and then reptile models, those guys have to fight last, so...
Yeah, so we'll
so you
go.
can probably fight with your character next is the best call.
Yeah, because you've going
You kill
Nerdlings.
then. The bird's tough.
Yeah, the question is, I'm not going to have this objective anyway. So I'm going to try to whittle down the bird. That's actually what I'm going to try to do because...
He has -1 to be hit.
No, you don't. I'll go into the Nerdlings.
Okay. They have -1 to hit too.
And you did charge him, so it is going to be... it is going to be 6 attacks. Hitting on 2s.
3s.
Threes because of the... And then 1 extra one for shot.
Yep.
Or not for shot, for
whatever they call it.
The tactic. And
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
6s. Make 1, fail 2.
Yep. 3 damage each.
Wound to base.
All right. So we're going to go in the jaw. All right, here we go. In the jaw going first.
I used Impossible Elements again for the 4-up to hit.
All right, so here we go. 4s to hit from the jaw. Just 1.
5 to wound.
5's the wound. Oh, and he's not reroll. All right, and then the Judicar. I think he has 5 attacks.
That's right. Or does he know rerolls?
Does not reroll.
Okay.
All right, so we got the Judicar. Got 5 attacks with Shock Assault. Hitting on 2s. Oh my gosh.
Fight phase is not doing it.
It has been horrible today. At least I got 1 mortal. Well, it's 4.
3 saves and immortal.
Yeah, 3 saves and immortal.
I have 5s in melee. I'll save 1.
All right.
So you'll kill 3 guys. 3 bloodletters.
3 of them come up.
3 demonettes.
3 demonettes.
These 3 demonettes, in fact.
And then we have, we'll go with those 3 over there.
Yeah.
So we have boom, boom, boom. 3 more. And when hitting on 2s. And keep the 1 in there because of the 6.
6.
And then 6s. Where were the 6s against Bellacore, dude? That's 4 of them.
4 ups. Make 2 fail 2. A perfectly average result. 1 each.
1 each.
You'll
Yeah,
put,
1
you'll
each.
put 2 ones on. So right
And we'll just consolidate just to get them all on the.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Then I'll pile in here.
Yep. So now you control that objective for right now.
Yeah. I'll get 4 on it, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll fight. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. They make 4 attacks each plus 1 for the Allurus, so I'll make 29 attacks.
Okay.
With a squad of that many. 8, 12, 16, 20. I get 4 more dice, please. 25, 29. I'm on 3s, reroll 1s because of Bellacore. Reroll 1s, and it's a good thing for reroll 1s. Then I am on 4s.
Yep. Toughness 4.
Strength 4 on these because I'm losing dice. Strength plus 1. So that many AP2s.
I have 4 ups. So damage.
1 each.
That'll be enough to kill him. All right, so he dies.
Okay.
Another assassinate point.
Then we'll go for Bellacore. He
And
makes
then the jaw.
4 attacks on bottom bracket. He's on 2s, reroll 1s. Strength 10.
Yep, it's 2s.
Ah.
Oh.
AP4 and only ones.
AP4, so 6s. And that'll be enough to kill him.
Yeah. Oh wow, 11 damage.
All right. So that was pretty uneventful for me.
Pile in 3 inches just to get more guys on the objective.
What did you?
Well, I got fights up. I got my Nerdlings.
See if the Nerdlings do anything.
No. They're hitting.
To hit, that's good.
6s.
Nothing. All right, you got
So I got
3 for assassin, or 6 for assassinate, because you got 2 characters.
I get 3 for reality rebels because I got 1, 2, and I'm in the middle with with that lone bloodletter.
Well, exactly.
And then I did not interrogate anybody this turn, and I will get 2 for data intercept.
All right, so we will be back after my movie phase. All right, guys. So you saw the score. You saw how close this game is. I'm running out of assets though, so I'm going to try to score the most I can this round. I just think that Matt has too much stuff to still score with. Although if I do die, you can't score. You can't score.
Can't interrogate you anymore.
Can't interrogate anymore. Exactly. So here's what I did in movement phase. I moved up here. I'm going to try to just take off these demonettes off of this objective to stop him from scoring that. Just in case he kills me, which I'm sure he will in the fight. Well, I shouldn't say I'm sure. He might kill me in the fight phase, but I did kind of go line my interceptors there. I picked up, and for guerrilla tactics, I picked up my Hounds of Mordecai, so I can come down next round. You can still do that in this game. It's not counted as a deep strike. So that's where we left it. So we're just going to go to shooting. So I'm going to start here and kept the Najal in, or I'm sorry, kept the Arjak in combat there.
Let me see how many warp storm points I get.
Yep, go ahead.
I forgot to roll this earlier. Whoa, I'm rolling hot on that. For 7 warp storm points.
7 warp storm points. Insane. Just add to it, man. So here we go. We got 10 shots going into the demonettes.
That's the most I've ever gotten on one.
That's pretty good. Let's get that 6 out of there. Oh, man. This has not been good rolling, man.
On T3, though.
3s.
5 of them?
5 of them.
I'll just pick these up. 3s or 4s. I fail 3.
All right.
3 dead demonettes.
We'll have my 3 guys over there shoot their pistols into the soul grinder.
Yeah.
And nothing. We'll have Arjak. He does not have a pistol.
All right.
I don't know if that's a pistol, actually.
His hammer.
All right, so that is going to be it. Well, I can see him, so I'm gonna have these guys here put their shots into this guy, and see how many I'm in range of. 24 inches. 4 of them.
Yeah.
Just want to pick them up. 3s. And then 4s.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Oh my goodness gracious. Sometimes you have games like this. What can you do? Charges.
Yeah. Come on in, the water's fine.
And they're barely in with the 5.
You want to charge my soul grind?
No. We're good where it's at right now.
You sure?
All right, so we'll have 10, 11 attacks. Actually, more than that.
Because they charge you 16 attacks?
And then 5 more.
Plus 1 for the sergeant.
Yeah. And then 1 for the sergeant. Hitting on 2s. 6s will explode.
Ooh.
So
Not your 6s.
Way too late.
3 extra dice.
Yeah, way too late.
3s to wound.
You can hand me those dice, man. That'd be appreciated. I got a nice one.
Throw dice at me.
All right, so
There's a lot of 5-ups I gotta make. Yeah.
and they die. Okay, so at least I stopped him from scoring that.
I fight next, huh?
You fight next, sir. All right. See if those guys can stay alive.
5 attacks with the big ones. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dude, that looks like my attacks, dude.
1 goes through.
All right, damage.
5.
That kills 1.
2 more attacks on 3s. On 2s. Nope, on 2s. Kills another.
All right, so at least I get to keep that one. Leave my sergeant. All right.
All right, then your fight.
So Arjak is going to go into the Nurglings.
Leave him alone. No shock assault this time.
No shot. Hits.
2 Smiths. I -1 to hit.
When did I roll?
You rolled 2 higher than 2s and 1 2.
And they do well.
6s.
Oh. Oh, that's unbelievable. All right, sir. Your fight.
Well, all right, I guess. 5 attacks from the bird.
Dice have not been kind to me, dude.
Bird hits you 3 times. Bird wounds you once.
That AP.
Enough to put you on a 3.
All right, good.
Yeah, and then the nerdlings, I suppose.
Hit.
Yeah, 6s.
Nothing. All right.
I used up all their 6s for the turn.
So at the end of my turn, I did get Warrior Pride. Let's see, he lost 3. Do I get minus anything?
You lost 2, you get -1, so you need not a 6.
That's not a 6.
All right, I'm going to use 5 warp points to heal a D3 wounds on all my models,
Okay.
all my units, and to pick up a D3 bloodletters.
All right, go ahead and do this first. Bellicor.
So, D3 on Bellicor, heal him for 3.
He's up to 6.
D3 on the bird, he's only missing 1 wound, so he'll
That's
just
good.
stop.
On this guy.
1. D3
On your nerdlings.
3.
So
So,
he's a full. And how many?
D3 bloodletters come back. 1 bloodletter comes back.
And then your Lord and your change.
Changeling heals. He's only got 5 wounds, so he's just back. And the grinder heals 1.
All right, so I cannot fail morale. I already did that already. All right, so I did get 3 for Warrior Pride. And right now I did not fall back or fail morale. So I'm going to get at least 1 for that.
Yeah.
And then, and we will be back after Matt's movement phase. I guess after the movement phase, what did you do, Matt?
So I know he's trying to get R&D or whatever.
Yeah.
Retrieve battlefield data.
Retrieve battlefield data.
So I just tried to screen him. I'm pretty sure I've got him screened out. At least because he needs to be wholly within 6 inches. He needs to be 6 inches away from the center.
Right.
So I think I've got him screened out of there pretty effectively because he's got 2 models left in his squad, which makes me feel pretty good about that. These guys do the mission action, of course, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to at least hold 2. And I should score that if I can. I'm going to try to kill him off of that second objective with a charge here. I'm going to hope that he dies in the shooting phase. And if not, then that's the way
See
it
what
goes.
happens. Exactly.
Bellicor moved up. See if I can't take that objective from him. And that's the plan.
All right.
So my psychic phase, I'm going to interrogate your character there.
Yep.
I interrogate him.
I'm going to spend 1.
He's got +2. That's actually a 7.
I'm going to spend 1 and try to deny it.
All right.
And he does not.
Okay, well, I will get my 3 victory points. Did I beat his he's leadership 8?
He's leadership 8, yeah.
I did not beat his leadership. So no victory point.
Right.
No command point for me. So I've only got the 1. Next up, we'll go here. And I don't think I want to kill him. I think I want to interrogate him again. So I will spare his life.
All right.
I will leave him. Up here, though, I will smite those guys.
Okay.
It's a 9. For 2 mortals. Then I'll do the one where I count attacks on models. I should have done her first, but oh well. We'll get it. How many attacks each do they have? 2?
2.
There are 4 of them.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 8, plus 1 for the sergeant.
It was pretty
3
good.
mortal wounds. And this guy will, I guess, buff their shooting. Actually, no, there's no reason to make him cast anything. He'll do nothing. He'll hang out, live the dream. Next up, shooting phase, I'll put 6 shots on this guy.
Yep.
Blast weapon can't be fired in melee. I'm on 4s because the heavy weapon. Okay, we got a shot. 3s to wound. 2 AP1.
2 AP1. 4th. Save them both.
I gotta fight him. That's not what I wanted.
Keeps him in combat.
Charges.
Yep. He's in.
Yeah.
All right.
Fight phase.
Fight phase.
Yeah, that'll put him in the middle bracket, so he'll get 5 attacks.
Okay.
2 0 ones. These are strength 11. 2s to wound.
2s. Damage.
D3 plus 3, AP4, no influence.
AP4. Yeah, just go through. Kills these guys.
Your fight next.
All right, we're gonna have. Not really concerned about that, so we'll go over here.
Yep. Bird's got -1 to hit because of his Master Deception, Master Deceiver warlord trait. Or no, his Exalted upgrade. I apologize.
No, you're fine. Breeze. Oh my goodness. And wounds.
Well, it's cons. Let's try that again. I'll ignore the fail with Impossible Road.
Okay.
Go here.
Our Jack's been, man, it's been whiffing.
He hits you 3 times. winning on 2, strength 16. Wounds you 3 times, goes clean through.
Okay.
Enough damage. And then I'll tag these guys just because, actually, I need those to stay. I'll tag these guys.
All right.
They get to punch me if they want. You probably don't move them, though. They hit you. Hit me. I think you have 2 in.
Just one.
You got 2 in. 2 can fight.
I did. I fought 2.
What? They have 3 attacks, right?
Yeah, I rolled I don't know.
Oh, they didn't get charged.
Yeah, they didn't get charged.
Just one. Put a wound on.
All right. We'll put it on, yeah, all right.
And then, end of the turn.
We scored what?
Actually, I have to fight you up there.
Good.
I don't really want to fight you, but I have to. Okay.
You have no choice?
I don't really want to. I certainly don't want to kill him. 2 wounds.
3s. All right.
If I kill him, I can't interrogate him.
Right, yeah. All right.
So that is, I'm going to score 5 for Reality Rebels.
I think you might have maxed that one out with this points.
I'll be 1 off, but I'll
Okay.
get it next turn. I haven't killed a character this turn. You score. Didn't fall back.
Nope.
Didn't feel around.
Nope.
Didn't kill a character or vehicle.
Nope. So I only get 1 for
One
oath.
for oath. And I will score 2 for the action.
Yep. Oh, you scored 3 actually.
Oh yeah.
Because you do have this at the end of your turn.
I think it's one of the ones in No Man's Land.
Is it?
We'll check it.
Yeah, well, I think you're right actually, man. So you're gonna get 2 for that, and then yeah, we'll be back after the score. All right, guys, at the end of round, so I did not come back at my moving phase. We're just going to call the game here at the end of round 4. Matt will go on and, the beginning of round 5. Yeah. So we're just going to call it. I'm not going to score up round 5 for myself or Matt. He's going to end up maxing out everything. It's going to be, he'll end up controlling the board and getting a lot of points, which is fine. I mean, that's what it is. Instead of me just trying to nitpick and trying to do anything else, we'll just call it. And it was a good game, dude, up until the point where I started running out of models.
It was a really, really close game.
The fight phase for me did not exist today, for whatever, which is weird because it just happened. And Bellicor did a lot of damage coming over here and wiped out a lot of the stuff here, which was good. Although, like I said, whiffing on everything is pretty bad. But yeah, dude, it was a pretty fun game, dude. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, the fight phase definitely leaned a bit in my favor.
It happens, right?
I got to tie that up forever because the bird is super hard to kill and will probably never die. Plus, you really struck out on those Nurglings.
Right, exactly. That was another issue, is not killing these Nurglings. But dude, Flamers going down, so no Flamers in your list. And guys, we don't play; these aren't competitive lists. We are just having for fun.
I like my birds.
No Flamers in the list or anything. But yeah, it was a good game, dude. And we'll show the score now. And there you go. There was the final score, and yeah, that was it. How do you like Arks so far, Matt?
It's really weird to be able to play whatever models.
Right.
It feels really strange to be like, oh, I want to make a list with X in it, and I'm like, oh, I'll just do that. Like,
right, exactly.
No need. Admittedly, as Daemons, my troops are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I do I played 5 troops, right? But when in armies without the troop tax, that's really nice.
Right.
The new secondaries seem pretty solid. Reality Rebels is still really, really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, it was pretty fun, man. Thanks, hey Matt. Thanks for coming as always. And guys, as always, God bless and peace out.